Yes, people. Welcome back to the Ram Stand for the Fulham versus Liverpool preview. I hope everyone is doing well this Sunday morning. Got about 12 hours until this kickoff happens. So I hope everyone is doing well at this moment. Housekeeping as always, people. Make sure to like the stream if you are here. Subscribe if you're new, and do comment in the video if you are interested. Whether you're happy with what I'm saying, whether you think I'm being a bit mad as well. I may have a couple of special guests coming on as well, so we'll have to wait and see at this moment in time as well. But yes, Liverpool versus Fulham. Obviously, Liverpool coming off a back of an eight game unbeaten run. To be fair to them, I give them their credit. Eight game unbeaten now. However, it wasn't convincing. It wasn't convincing at all. And if you're telling me going into a game against Fulham at this very moment in time, going to Craven Cottage as well, I have no confidence in our team getting the 3 points. Absolutely no confidence at all. If you're telling me we're going to get 3 points at Craven Cottage, I can guarantee you that for a fact. But going into this game, Liverpool are in off a 8-game unbeaten run, as I said. We need to get a win. We need a win as soon as possible. Right? We need to not only have a win, but have a convincing performance. Every time I've seen us play this season, we've been lackluster, we've been slow, we've been lethargic, we haven't had any good performances in 2026, and arguably even in the latter stage of 2025. I don't think we've had a single good performance. Like, you guys can help me out here. Like, if you are watching this, like, what are we saying? Like, can you name me at least 2 or 3 good performances this season? Because I can't. I guarantee you, I can't name 2 or 3 good performances from this team. None at all. None at all. I can see a couple of people are already in the chat as well. Big up Yards as always. Big up SNH as well. Hope all you guys are doing well at this moment in time. But yeah, man, it's been tough to be a Liverpool fan. Absolutely, it's been tough. Struggling to get through game after game. Wondering if you watch the game and think we're actually going to score some goals. Like, it's just been lackluster. It's been poor. It's been lethargic. It's been absolute dog poo. Absolute dog poo. And you hate to say it. As a Liverpool fan, I hate to say it. You're telling me I'm going into games and we're playing lethargic football. Ridiculous, man. Big up Ryan as well, man. Big up Ryan. It'll be a 1-1 draw tomorrow. McAllister is, I don't know, man. I've had a look at the comments. We'll get to the comments about McAllister as well, but also we'll get through a couple of other news that has been breaking. Obviously, Joel Ordonez, there's a couple of movements happening about that as well. So we will get into a couple of the transfer news at this moment in time. Arsenal fan here, just wondering who do you think has been your worst player this season? Worst player this season? You got a pick of about 7 or 8 players like that haven't played well. I'll probably say McAllister has been the worst player this season. I think for me, McAllister has been a player that hasn't performed at the best level. I don't think he's had a single, well, arguably other than Real Madrid, I don't think he's had a single good game. But like I said, you can't. Is it down to the players or is it down to the system? That's the big question, because you're telling me all these players can go from arguably world class to absolutely dog poo after that. No, man, I just don't see it. And for me, a lot of it's down to the manager. It's down to the manager. I can't say otherwise. That isn't. So that's how I see it, man. Big up Pav as well. Big up your damn self. If everyone's doing well. I can see a couple of people coming through from Jamie's channel. I appreciate Jamie for the redirect as well. Big up Luca. Big up Kickers. Big up Hani. Big up Ravi. Big up No Lie Eli. Big up your damn selves as well. You believe it's Ibu? I don't know about that, because Ibu's had some decent games during the season, like a few decent games. McAllister's just been poor this season. This entire season, I could just say he's just been poor. Majority of the games that he's played, probably 90% of his games that he's played, been a poor rating for me, man. Poor rating for me. But we'll have to have a look at Fulham as well, because obviously Fulham are coming off a run of really good form. They've been unbeaten in their last 4 games, winning 3, drawing 1. They've been a bit up and down this season, but the last couple of games got a decent draw against Crystal Palace. Arguably should have won against Palace from what I've seen. Beat West Ham, beat Nottingham Forest, and they were beaten by Newcastle in the cup by a last-minute Miley winner, and lost to Fulham as well. So you can't say that they're not a good side. They've got some really, really good players. Obviously, Harry Wilson, a danger man for his player. Obviously, put him as the main culprit for Fulham as well. A very good player, very good striker of the ball as well. Anderson, who's always a big problem for us every season when he's at Crystal Palace. Bern Leno, a very good shot stopper. Anthony Robertson. They've got some very, very good players. Very, very good players. And going into this game, without the team that's been playing absolutely poorly for the last couple of games, I have no confidence at all. No confidence at all. Absolutely none whatsoever. I feel like Ibu's errors have directly resulted in just dropping many points. Maka just looks disinterested. Ibu looks like sabotage at times. I don't know about that. I think it's worse when you look disinterested, when you know you've got the qualities as well. Big up Becky as well. Big up Becky always. Big up gang. I appreciate the subscribe as well. Obviously, if you haven't already liked the video, already, on the road to 1,000 subscribers, currently on 630. So if we can get it to 650 today, if even half of you that haven't subscribed, half of you people that aren't on in this chat haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. On the road to 650 at this moment in time. Slot style system doesn't work in the Premier League. It's so slow. It's boring. It's annoying. Same like Ten Hag. We just have players to get us through last season. Still hyped from the Klopp era. You can't argue with that. We've seen it before with the likes of Eric Ten Hag. We've seen it with the likes of De Boer. We've seen it with the likes of from Ruud Gullit. Like the system that Liverpool, the Dutch managers want to implement in the Premier League just don't seem to work. You can even see Pep Guardiola's system. It was a mixture of both Dutch and Spanish football. You know, Pep Guardiola's system had to be readjusted to get the best out of his players. And that's the main issue with me. Like the one thing that I saw from last season, Arne Slot would get the best out of all these players. He would find a system to maximize the output for some of these players, whether that be playing Szoboszlai as a sacrificial lamb to get the best out of Mo Salah, whether it be play Trent in a certain way where he has a little bit more defensive responsibility, but still able to use that passing ability that he has. We have the likes of Gravenberch, who's used probably as a DM, solely as a DM to intercept the ball, start play from the centre backs. Stuff like that is just work. It's just things like that is where I was so impressed with the manager. And then all of a sudden he's gone back to doing what he did. Not even what he did, going back to his laurels about how he sees football. Like, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. I feel as though for myself, I've been betrayed. It's like when you had a girl and in the first couple of months, you're like, yo, this is great, man. She's like the one, everything like that. And then you get past the first couple of months and you see the real her. It's just, bro, man. You just like, it's just a massive tease, man. A massive tease. This is the true version of Arne Slot, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Big up Fake Pundit. Appreciate you being here, man. Hassam Raid. Big up Hassam for redirecting to the channel. I hope everyone is doing well from there. Appreciate yourself, Hassam. I do need to get you on my channel, bro. I will sort something out as soon as possible. Maybe an international break special, maybe something like that as well. But big up everyone that's coming through from Don Hassam's channel as well. If you haven't already, liked the stream, get the algorithm as much as possible, on the road to 1,000 subscribers as well. But going into this game against Fulham Athletic, I'm going to go quickly get my starting 11 up as well. Here we are right now. There it is. So obviously, a couple of things that we have to highlight of note is, firstly, Alisson's going to be starting in goal. I don't see anyone else coming in for Alisson. We have been told that apparently Florian Wirtz has picked up an injury. He's felt something in his hamstring, before the Wolves, before the what's it called? Yeah, before the Wolves game. And now it looks as though he may be out for this game. So he's not going to be playing against Fulham, which is an absolute crazy. Man, abs, Salah fanboys. Yeah, man. I did like we all. If you're not a Liverpool fan and you don't support Salah, then I don't know. I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on. But for me, I think Frimpong, our best player against Leeds United. Arguably, him and Ekitike were two of the best players this season for Liverpool as well. It will be Konate and Virgil van Dijk at the centre back positions. I mean, kept a clean sheet, but still, I don't feel confident with them. Kirkes has to play. Obviously, Robertson played against Leeds, so it has to be Kirkes. Grab will be in the DM position. Next to this has to be Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones has been our best player this season. I need to hear from you guys from the chat. Has Curtis Jones been our best performing player this season? Has Curtis Jones performed the best and the most consistently out of every single player this season? Because for me, I don't see it. Sorry, I don't see it. I believe he has. Compared to the likes of Soboslai, Gravenberch, I think Curtis Jones consistently on a regular basis has been our best player this season. Appreciate Vibe. Appreciate you, Vibe. Appreciate you subscribing to the channel as well. Oh, you lot are still saying Sobo. I hear it. I hear it. Look, at the end of the day, everyone knows I'm a massive fan of Soboslai. But for me, Curtis Jones, if you talk about every game he's been in, he's still performed at a very, very high level for me. And I think he's been the best performing player when he has come onto the pitch. But still, Soboslai, I mean, without him, we would be in absolute. We'll probably be in the relegation zone if it weren't for him as well. He will be playing right wing and at the 10 position. The fact that Florian Wirtz is out, I think someone said it in the chat right here. I think I should have highlighted it. I said, Luca, Wirtz wasn't in training the day before the Leeds game. That's the fact that he wasn't even available. He wasn't even training, and he still persisted in playing him against Leeds United. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How are you playing a player who is not in training, has picked up a hamstring injury, and he said, you know what, I feel something in my hamstring. I don't think I'll be able to be 100%. And you still persist in playing him. No wonder he played like crap. No wonder he played like crap, man. That's the reality of the situation. It pisses me off seeing stuff like that, man. By that logic, I think it's got to be Chiesa then. Chiesa's got to be playing in that number 10 position or play as a striker. And obviously, in left wing, with Wirtz not being available, the only player that's left is probably Gakpo, which I'm really not looking forward to at all. And then obviously Ekitike will be playing as the number 9, if I could spell his damn name. There we are, Ekitike as well. So this is what I think Arne Slot will do. 4-2-3-1 with Chiesa and Ekitike as more or less the front players. If you look at this team, do you believe Liverpool can get a result against Fulham Athletic? Fulham. Do you guys in the comments believe we can get a result against Fulham? Because I don't. Looking at Soboslai as a right winger, Frimpong as a right back, obviously Gakpo cutting Cody there, Kirkes. We have nothing left, man. Nothing left. We have nothing left. That's the crazy thing. Big up Judge Mo as well. Obviously coming here to what's it called? To build on my misery as well. By the way, with Soboslai, Loki is just a runner in duels and a defensive sense. He's actually. This is what I don't get with you, yeah. This is what I don't get with you, because I remember the last couple of weeks you were saying how you thought Gravenberch was the player, one of the most talented players of all time, and everything like that. He's been our best performing player this season, both going forward and defensively. Offensively, he's still putting up GA, whether it's in the Champions League or the Premier League. He's still being our biggest outlet. He's doing everything in this season, and you're telling me that this guy's actually pretty poor. Like, do me a favor, please. Just I beg, just don't. Big up Mo. Like the video as well. Come on, let's get this to 200 likes, people. We're currently 218 people in the chat. We are currently on. If I do check myself, we are currently on 30 likes. 30 likes. We're currently on 30 likes, people. 37 likes, sorry. Come on, let's get this up to a minimum 100. At least half of the people in the chat. At least get this to 100. At least get it to 100, man. That's not good enough, man. We've got to be doing better. Your conversion rate is as low as Liverpool's chance creation, man. Like, what are we doing here? Ridiculous. Yes, Mr. Perfect. We had to take out Wirtz because Wirtz is currently injured at the moment. I don't think he'll be playing against Fulham today. That's my opinion. I just don't think he'll be playing. For me, I wouldn't risk getting him injured any further, because if we get him injured, then we are truly done. We are truly done. Appreciate it, Becky. Obviously, the consistency has been a bit poor. Obviously, Christmas period has been very, very tough. But at the end of the day, I'm going to try and be as consistent as possible for you guys, putting out as much content as possible and doing as best as possible. Vert's just confused. What does he confuse? What does he do that confuses you? Like, what does he do? Like, what does he do that confuses you? He's a creator. He tries to show for the ball as much as possible, tries to make stuff happen. Like, what does he do that confuses you? What does he do that confuses you? I don't get it. I just don't get what you're saying. Where is it? Where is the? Would you sell Wirtz to City for £80 million? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Again, this is a player that's one of the most talented players in the world. I still believe he could be a massive asset for the football club. It's just that the manager is persisting in playing him in a certain way that doesn't get the best out of him. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Do you rate Arsenal round? We watched the game with Drifty. I don't. I rate Arsenal defensively. I think defensively they are a very, very strong outfit. They are very organized. They're very aggressive with their defensive contributions. But going forward, I think they're a bit average. I think some of the players that they've got going forward aren't world class to a level. I think Saka is probably the closest one, but they just don't have any star quality. I don't rate much of the Arsenal team going forward, but defensively, I think they're absolutely amazing. I can't fault anything that they do. I think they're absolute. I think defensively, they're incredibly strong. They're tough to break down, and that's what you need. That's what they need. They are so good defensively. They can get away with being so mid going forward. They can just get a jammy goal and get a jammy win. You know what I mean? The disrespect Arne Slot has been getting from fans is a disgrace. Yes, he should be sacked, but what this guy did last season was special. Ungrateful souls have seen 2 titles in 35, and he won 1. What are we doing? Like Ryan, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, this is a manager that is undoing all the great work that he did last season. Like, I've always maintained I'm forever grateful for him bringing us number 20, making us be the best team in the world, in the world, the greatest team in England, greater than you, helping us be greater than United. But you're saying that you want the guy to be sacked, and again, people are being disrespectful because he's holding on to his laurels. He's sticking by his laurels when it's clearly not working, and he's hampering the progress of the football club. He's doing things that are making us worse off, making us a lot worse going forward. He doesn't play the youth. He doesn't play the likes of Rio, who deserve to play. Like, we have so much talent in our team, and he's not getting the best out of them. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing here, man? Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Brother, put fans in quotes like we're somehow fake fans because we hate watching boring possession, nothing football. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Eli. I'm all for playing a certain brand of football that gets you wins, whether it be possessive football, whether it be playing defensive football, if we get wins and we show a lot of determination, emotion, tenacity, I'm all for it. If it gets us wins and we're playing well and we don't look poor, I'm not gonna criticize it. I'm not gonna argue it. But if you're telling me we're playing a lethargic style of football where it's not getting us wins, we're not looking better at all. Some of these players look so disinterested, so poor on a regular basis. Like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? We're gonna batter you 5-0 next week, kid. Bro, I haven't been a kid for a very, very long time. I ain't no kid. But from the way that we're playing, we look like we're gonna get battered. Like, if we play the same way we played against Leeds United, we are going to get battered. We are going to get slapped at the Emirates. I don't want to see that. I don't like saying it, but we got to keep it a buck. If we play the same way we play against Leeds United, we are going to get slapped up. And I don't think I think many Liverpool fans are coming to terms with it. If you're telling me at the start, at the end of the game, last game against Leeds United, people were rushing to the exits. People were looking to leave after the 90th minute came up, after injury time came up. Like, come on, man, ridiculous. I think it's just that we're at a point where we just need to see something different. Whether that be Steven. I don't even want Steven Gerrard as a manager, but at this point, just give me Steven Gerrard. Give me Steven Gerrard. I'm literally on my knees. I just need some injection of life into this team. There's no life. There's no will. There's no fight. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing in this team, man. I would love to see Szoboszlai and Kirke's side and see that Hungarian link up. They do it on a regular basis for Hungary. I hear it. I do hear it. We may be able to see it. Even with the predicted lineup that I've got, I don't even know if he'll play that. You just can't predict what this guy will do. Ram, I think he should be sacked, but I'll never disrespect the man. The fact that there are fans who try and discredit what he did last season is disgusting. That's what pisses me off. I don't think that's the thing. I will never discredit what he did because I still think he implemented his own little sprinkling to it. He still sprinkled his seasoning to it. It was Klopp's team, but he still added a little bit to it, man. That's what I'm saying. I will never disrespect the guy, but at this point, he's trying. He's doing his best. He's trying to erase the history that he produced. That's what I'm saying. He's doing his best interpretation. Watch us go and win this. Watch us go and win and continue this pain and suffering for everyone that wants Slot gone. The irony, facts. I hear it. You know what I mean? Just to play devil's advocate to the people, right? If we do have a good performance and we play well, does this change anything? Is there a little part of you that's like, okay, maybe there's a little something here? Or do you think, nothing's really changed? It's just, it's going to be the same thing. I just don't see us going to the game and doing anything better at this moment. I just want to ask I just want to ask you guys in the chat as well. I'm also going to ask this question to a certain someone as well. I know another last minute call up, but I appreciate my man doing this to me right now. Big up Drifty as always. Hope you're doing well, B. How are you doing, bro?
What's going on, G? What's going on?
Yeah,
Knackered, but holding on. You know how it goes.
Yeah, man. It's been a long day, man. Obviously, we did the watch along on your Big Up channel as well, which was tough. Like, it was a boring ass stream because it's Arsenal, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watching Arsenal win every single day is just tough. It's just tough to watch, man. It's just tough to watch. But going into this game, Drift. Fulham. Obviously, Fulham is a team that we struggled against last season. I think if memory serves me, we lost 3-1 to them at Craven Cottage, if I'm not mistaken.
Did we? Bloody hell.
We lost 3-1, or was it? I'm trying to think. I think we lost. Either way, we lost at Craven Cottage. 3-2, sorry. 3-2 last season. We lost 3-2. Are you worried about tomorrow's game or today's game in a couple of hours? Are you worried about what's going to happen tomorrow, the way we're playing.
It's you know what? I've got a weird relationship with Liverpool at the moment, bro, because I want us to get Champions League football for us to be financially able to maintain whatever it is that we try to start. Obviously, you want to be in the Champions League because you want to be able to win the Champions League. So I care about what Liverpool achieved this season in regards to making sure we stay in the Champions League.
Mm.
But because being in the Champions League isn't an achievement for a club like Liverpool, I kind of don't even feel like I give a shit. Does that make, like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to lose, but because I know Liverpool can't win the league now, it's almost like I don't care about the league games. So I don't get any anxiety. I don't get excited. I don't get worried. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. It's like I think the only time I'm actually going to get that feeling is when we play in a cup game, because I know we can go out and I want us to win a trophy. But when it comes to the league, bro, I just feel like I don't have any emotions left anymore, if I'm being honest with you. It's got to that point now. Do you know what I mean? Just win enough games to get top 4, and it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's be real. We're Liverpool, man. Finishing 4th or 5th doesn't mean anything. Except for next season. Do you know what I mean? But like, in regards to like this season, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't feel like anything, bro. So I'm just a little bit numb to it at the moment, bro, if I'm being honest with you. I think I get emotional when I'm watching the game because I get frustrated. But then, like, afterwards and before, I just don't really feel anything anymore, bro. They've got that bad. It reminds me a little bit of that season we had when we realised we had to rebuild the midfield with Klopp. Do you remember the last season of Hendo and Flacco?
Yeah.
It feels a little bit like that season, bro, if I'm being honest with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Which was poor. It was terrible.
That's the worst. That's the worst feeling. The worst feeling you could have as a fan is not having any emotion. You just feel so jaded. Jaded is the right word, because you won't get up for a game. You're not looking forward to the game. You really don't care about what's going to happen because you feel as though it's going to be the same old shit. It's just like, where do you go from here? Like, what can the team do to make you change your mind? It's difficult. You can't see it. You can't see it.
This must be what it feels like to be a Man United fan.
Oh, they've been doing this for about a decade. They must have been feeling this for a decade, bro. No wonder they're just bitching about every single thing, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, this must be what it feels like to be a Man United fan. They got nothing to play for. They got nothing going for them. Just
literally.
Oh, yeah, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bloody hell, man. But yeah, I just feel a little bit in the gutter right now when it comes to Liverpool, bro. So
yeah, I know, bro. I want to just quickly, because the people have been asking about our thoughts on the situation, right? I big up Imran in the chat. I hope you're doing well, bro.
Big up the chat as well. I can't see the chat at the moment, but big up the chat.
Yeah, big up the chat as always. Obviously, we're currently on. I'm gonna get this right. We're currently riding on 51 like that. People, come on, let's get this up to 100 likes, man. Let's get this up to 100 likes. There's about 180 people in this chat. At least 50 people can get the likes up. People, just hit the like button if you're here. If you haven't already, people, I appreciate it.
Let's get it done, peeps.
The chat have been asking me about this. Yeah, Charlotte FC prepare to offer Harvey Elliott the chance to play on loan in MLS until June. Elliott likely to return to Liverpool after being unused at Aston Villa on loan. Decision is up to the player. Sorry. Thoughts, Drifty. I want your thoughts on the Harvey situation. Like, it's just been a very weird and messy transfer, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, first, straight out the bat, I kind of think Aston Villa owe him an apology, because the reason why they're not playing him, from what I've heard, and I kind of trust this information because it kind of does make sense. I've heard that Aston Villa realised that they can't afford to buy him. So they've deliberately not played him, because the only reason why the obligation will kick in is if he makes 10 appearances. So they've made sure that they haven't given him enough appearances because they can't afford him. Apparently, it was 35 million was the amount if they
Yeah,
had the obligation, and they can't afford the obligation. So they've kind of looked at it like if we're gonna spend 35 million, it needs to be on a player better than Elliot. Fair enough, fair play to them for that, right?
yeah,
I reckon the main reason that's happened is because they didn't realize Buendia was going to come back into form and play so well. I think they were probably going to let Buendia go out on loan again or get rid of him because remember they loaned him out last year.
yeah.
So I think he was coming in to replace Buendia. Buendia's had a really good season, so they've realized they don't need to play Elliot, and that's why he's coming back. But they kind of owe him an apology because he went there under false pretense he was going to get Premier League football, and he hasn't
Mm,
had any so far, which is kind of messed up. And
yeah,
I feel bad for him. I feel really sorry for him because he's 23 now, 22, 23. No, he's 22 in it because he just played in the under 21 tournament. So he's 22 now, coming up 23 probably by the end of this season. And it's vitally plays football now. So I would probably say to him to go to Charlotte, because as much as I want to keep him at Liverpool and as much as I rate him, Slot doesn't. And he ain't going to play him. And he's going to come back and he's going to be at Liverpool and he's not going to get any game time. And I don't really get what the point of having an entire season of not playing any football will do for him. Because if he don't
mm,
play any football for the first half at Villa, then he comes back to Liverpool and doesn't play any football in the second half. Then what did he do? He wasted a whole year of his career doing nothing. I would
yeah,
probably go to Charlotte. I'd go America, new experience, get to see what it feels like, taking the country a little bit and play football, bro. And just go and
yeah.
play some football. This guy's coming off the back of a under 21 Euros win, bro. Man of the
Mm.
tournament.
Oh, by far, best player of the tournament.
Best player of the tournament by far, bro. I watched all of the England games in the under 21s and he was brilliant. Him and Anderson were absolutely brilliant, bro, in that tournament. And look at the difference. Elliot Anderson has come back now and he's kicked on, and everybody's now Man United are looking at him, and all the big clubs are looking at him. And look what's happened to Harvey, bro. He's just fallen by the wayside. No one even remembers who he is, and I feel really bad for him. So yeah, bro. As much as I want him at Liverpool, Slot don't. He might as well go, bro. And the reason he has to go to America is because he's not allowed to play in Europe, innit, because of the loan rule.
Oh, that's true.
So there's a UEFA loan rule that says you can't play for more than two clubs in one season. Because
He
he
hasn't.
did make an appearance for Villa and he played for Liverpool in the Community Shield, I think it was.
Did
He's
he?
represented, I think so, but he's represented both teams, if I'm not mistaken. He can't go on loan in Europe.
Oh, I didn't know that. He did. He did come on. He came on for Vitz.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
I didn't know that.
so he can't go on loan in Europe.
I
So he
literally.
has to go. So that's why he has to go to America. But it'll be a good experience for 6 months, man.
Yeah, it will be great experience, but a player of his quality to go to America already, like at his age, like
It'll just be to kick ball and regain confidence. I mean, you know what? I know this is really bad. I don't know my American geography. If we got any American viewers in the chat, what is Charlotte? What state is Charlotte? Like, I don't know. Or is Charlotte a state? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I'm not really
is it
up on
North
my.
Carolina?
Is that where it is? North Carolina, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, North
I'm really
Carolina.
not. I'm really not up to date on my American geography, so I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
what.
Carolina, either North or South Carolina, either one of those two.
Okay,
Yeah. So
yeah, man, just go and enjoy it.
I hear
It's
it,
only it's
man.
only for 6 months, man. Go kick ball, go and enjoy it. You know what I mean?
I just feel sorry for the guy, bro. I feel so sorry for him. Like, obviously, this was like the season where he could jump start like his potential, because obviously he had massive
Mm,
potential when he first joined us. He went on loan to Blackburn, tore it up for Blackburn, being their best player that season. Now he's in limbo now. That's the best place
yeah,
he's in. He's in the void. He's in the upside down. You just don't know what he's doing, bro. Like it's crazy. And do you know what's worse? Is hampering his career, Like, this guy needs game time, man. The only way he gets better is by playing football matches. And there's a
Yeah.
part of me that's like, we should have just sent him over to Bayer Leverkusen. We should have sent him and Kwanzaa over to Bayer Leverkusen. Did like a double swap deal for Florian Wirtz if that was the case, man.
Did they want him? Did Leverkusen want Elliot?
I don't know if they did. But we could have offered them. We could have offered them him. Like, we could have been like,
bro,
yo.
There's quite a few English clubs, you know. So if you think about it, and again, I don't know what the situation is at these clubs, but you've got Crystal Palace. I think he would have done well to go to on loan. Bournemouth is a club I think he would have done well to go to on loan. You know what? Like, I know we got that really weird relationship with them, but I think he could have played for Newcastle. Tottenham.
Lucas says it here. Either one of RB Salzburg or RB Leipzig was the option.
Oh, what, at the time before he went to Villa? Maybe he wanted to be in the Prem.
And GSC just said, I think he didn't want to go to Germany.
Yeah, maybe he wanted to be in the Prem.
Yeah.
But I mean, but even Tottenham, there are quite a lot of teams that I think Harvey Elliott would go and do well at in the league. Do you know what I mean? Like, thinking stylistically, Forest, yep.
Brighton.
Forest, I mean, there's a lot of clubs that I think he could have gone to and performed well at. I think Villa, and at the time, Villa looked like a really good move.
Yeah.
They can't afford him, hasn't worked out.
Heck, you could even argue his old club, Fulham.
Yeah.
Fulham would have been one of the great players, would have gone back.
They've got quite a few players that play in his position already, though, Fulham. That would be the only thing.
Yeah,
like they've got that X. What's that X? Man United, yeah, Pereira. They've got Smith Rowe. They've got quite a few players that play. Wilson even can play in that role. They've got quite a few people that play in that role. So he probably wouldn't have played at Fulham.
Yeah, maybe, but it's just I feel sorry for a guy that was meant to be somebody, and now he's just going to be stuck in limbo for the time being. But I do hope we can find a place for him, whether it be at Liverpool, because I still think he'll be a massive asset for us. Like, just having him there, just extra body, just to help us in the FA Cup, help us in the Champions League, and also in the Premier League as well, man. It'll be a massive boost for us, I believe, in my opinion, as well. Appreciate everyone that's here. 196 people that are in the chat right now. Currently on 50. Guys, 56 likes. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Just under 200 people, and we only got 56 likes. Get the likes up, people. At least minimum 100 likes. If I don't see 100 likes, I don't know what I'll do. But just hit the like button, man. Just hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. On the road to 1K subscribers as well. Big up Drifty as well. That's currently on the screen right now. Another thing I want to ask you, Drift, is I saw this and I really wanted to get your point of view on this. Alexis McAllister, on how he struggled to maintain momentum this season. And I'm going to quickly read it out for you, bro. Many things changed, as I said. New players came in to replace those who left. We changed too many things, but I prefer to keep it to myself.
Yeah, that says to me that he doesn't like what the manager did. Or maybe not even just the manager, maybe even the ownership.
A lot of people saying, James right here saying, Alexis McAllister, not a fan of Arne Slot, and he's far from the only one.
Yeah, it's very easy to point the finger at the manager, though, because everyone doesn't like the manager at the moment. I think a lot of that will have to do with the hierarchy. Slot, no matter what people want to say, because they want to keep blaming and putting more pressure on Slot. Slot had nothing to do with the transfers when it comes to the final decision. People that no matter what we think of Slot's tactics, and no matter how much he's annoyed us, people have really got to stop running this narrative that Slot was involved in the transfers with regards to like final decisions. He wasn't, man. He's a coach. They might have asked him his opinion, but he had enough. When people like Elliott went on loan, when people like Nunes and Diaz were sold, they would have never asked Slot, and then what Slot said went. It would have been, we'll get your opinion on it, but we're going to make the decision. And there's no way that I mean, people are good. That's ownership, and Hughes and Edwards and them lot that you have to blame for like who came in and who left ultimately. So I don't like the fact that people are trying to say, oh, he doesn't like Slot. Maybe he doesn't, but what he said there isn't about Slot in terms of like the changing too much. Unless he's talking about tactics. Then it's on the manager if he's talking about tactics. But I think he's talking about personnel. I think he's talking about too many new players came in and too many players left. That's what I think he's talking about. I was told to shut up and stop being a killjoy in the summer when I said the same thing. Everyone's like, well, just enjoy it, man. Why are you trying to be a party pooper? I said, guys, we had a championship winning team and we've changed a lot of shit. Like, why we made so much change to a team that won the league? No, man, it was needed, Drift. We needed to do all this. All right, well, how did it turn out? So
he also says there are not many chances of Liverpool retaining the title. I hate to say it, but it's quite clear. Nice timing. Arsenal's in a really good moment. Manchester City is quite close, but we are not close in terms of performances or results. So I do not see us becoming champions again. It hurts because this should be a moment when we are enjoying the Premier League, which we won, and we should be in a much better place than we are. So it hurts. Many things have changed from last season, and it's not ideal, but that is the situation we are in, and we have to face it and keep working to get better. That's what I'm saying. Like this was the time where there were places where we could improve the team. And this was meant to be the season where we're like, okay, this is where we kick on. This is where we become a dynasty. This is where we start going from being a one-time champion to be back-to-back, retain the title, go for the big boy trophies, go for not only a Premier League, but a Champions League win as well. Like, and what I'm read for the McAllister stuff, I think he's talking about a lot of things, whether it be players, whether it be system, whether it be management, whether it be everything. I just have a feeling he's not happy with what's happened in the last couple of months. I think the changing system he doesn't like, but the fact that we got rid of so many players and brought in brand new players and expecting it to work straight off the bat, I think he was like, yeah, this is too much. This is far too much change and it's not going to work. And it don't help if you change the system completely. If you talk about himself, this is how he's not really playing that well, because right now he's not being too touch McAllister, as I used to call him. None of this touch pass, touch shoot, touch dribble, touch do something with it. He's always taking too many touches, hovering over the ball.
Yeah, he is, isn't it?
Hesitating all the time. That's never what I remember. Every time I saw him, touch it, give it to another player, recycle it, do what Maka does. That's what we loved him for last season. That's why we gave him so much praise. And now we're seeing him dilly-dally on the ball, like playing backward passes, not really trying anything. It's not good to see. And I believe, again, it's the system that we're playing, but also the guy has lost confidence in everything, man. He's lost confidence, in my opinion. I don't know. Would you agree with Drift or?
Yeah, do you know what? Unfortunately, we live in a world now where you're not allowed to have what would just be considered a bad season, or go into a bad patch of form. Like, as soon as you've had a couple of bad games, you're not good enough anymore. Look at Gakpo. It's exactly the same thing. Gakpo's been good since he come to Liverpool. He's having one bad season, and everyone's just like, get rid of him. Like, football is so fickle, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Because I'm already hearing people say Macca's not good enough, we should sell him and all that. I'm like, right, man's had one bad season there. You lot are just on his case like this year. But yeah, he is having a bad season. He's been terrible this season. So,
and he's not the only one, Drift.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably the worst player on the team, which is a little bit of an indictment on him. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I mean, I think he'll bounce back. I think he'll be fine. I think if we change the system and we change personnel and we change the manager, I think he'll be fine. He's a top player. Like, I'm not having anybody do. I don't do this like revisionism, and I don't get caught up in moments when a player is a good player, unless he's been crap for years. I always believe that he's still a good player, and eventually he'll get back into form. McAllister's had 6 months of poor football, and he's played continuously for about the last 4 or 5 years. Like he's probably mentally, physically just tired, knackered. It happens.
Yeah.
But for people to suggest he's not a good player anymore, or whatever, is just for me, it's stupid to do that. Like he was arguably the best player in the league, in midfielder in the league last year. Like,
I mean, he was nominated for Player of the Year,
and he was in the team of the season with Gravenberch, right? Like
yeah,
he was so good last year, and I don't really get why people are trying to undo the goodness because he's having a bad season. And like you said, who isn't? I think the only players who can really hold their head up high at Liverpool, with in regards to performances, is probably Soboslai and Alisson
mm.
and Mamadashvili, I guess, but he hasn't obviously played a lot. But
And Jones
like,
probably.
yeah, and Jones, yeah. There's not many players in the team who can really hold their head up and be like, yeah, I've done my best and I've played well for more games than I haven't.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't really get this narrative about he ain't good enough and get rid of him and all that stuff. But he's having a bad season, and maybe he's frustrated. Maybe he does have some personal issues going on. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's just one of them ones, isn't it? Where like you've got to he's just got to try and figure out what's going on with him and get himself back to how he's supposed to be. But these quotes are definitely a little bit weird, based on the fact that he doesn't really talk either. He's not one of them players. I think I've seen him do a few interviews, but they're always just feel good interviews. Like he's never sat down and done like a, let me cause some controversy type of interview. Do you know what I mean?
he's always done like the Christmas videos for Liverpool, the FIFA videos for Liverpool, all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and like he did do that. He did do that sit down with Gary Lineker after the World Cup when they won the World Cup. Like he's done a couple of little ones here or there, but like I said, he's never done any controversial ones or any ones where like, you know what I mean? It's always more like a feel good video. Yeah, we won the World Cup. Let me tell you what it was like to play with Messi. Like, he does those kind of interviews. He doesn't do the let me spill the beans on what's going on at Liverpool kind of
I
thing.
think
Do you know
also
what I mean?
he was the only Argentinian who's, I think at the time, his English was probably the best out of everyone in the Premier League who was the Argentinian at the time. So
Most likely, yeah.
So he was like, yeah, I'll be more than happy to speak about it. So it is weird. And this was with Sky Sports. I'm just have it right here. It's with Sky Sports. So it's not like some random journal, like an Argentinian-based journal. It's one of the biggest journalistic platforms in the UK. It's a Sky. So, it's really, it says a lot. It says a lot when Macca's talking about the performances and everything, about Liverpool as well.
Quite
Drifty,
scary, isn't it?
it is, and it shows how much of a mess we're in. It shows how much of a mess we're in, and we need to sort it out as soon as possible before it gets even worse. So we'll just have to see what happens, man. But Drifty, obviously, quickly, we've got a couple things before we head off. Fulham, who are you most worried about going into this game?
All of them.
Only one, Drift. Only one. We can only allow one player.
So I just had to get a sweet.
Nah, that's all.
Bro, this trying to not eat sugar thing, bro.
I just clocked Drifty.
I'm having crashes, bro.
Nah, do you know what it is?
The body cravings, the sugar cravings are crazy, bro.
Honest to God, bro, you have to have like. Do you know what's the best thing is squash, like juice squash, like
I bought Ribena, so
yeah, you need to have that, bro. That's the best way. It just stops it. It just stops it. Whenever you're craving a sweet, just have Robinson or Ribena or Vimto, one of them. It will just stop it immediately.
Yeah, no, but I'm getting like actual crashes, bro. Where like I feel like overwhelmed with like tiredness randomly. I mean, I know it's late anyway, but
yeah,
like it's been happening to me for the last 2 days. It's like, whoa, what the hell is that? And I realized, it's the no sugar. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like my body's like, hold on, wait a minute. We didn't tell you to do this.
It'll feel like it, but after a while, it'll get a lot better.
Yeah. No, I've been told it takes 10 to 14 days to stop feeling the crash, and it takes a month for your body to completely get over it.
Yeah.
But remember, I'm not trying to cut sugar out totally. I'm just trying to dramatically come down on my intake.
Like the
So I'm not
refine.
all of a sudden trying to do like the sugar version of veganism or whatever, where like I'm never having sugar ever again or whatever. But I'm just trying to dramatically bring it down. But bro, when I tell you the last couple of days since New Year's has been mad, bruv, trying to have this no sugar thing, bruv. It's crazy.
It's you're trying to cut down on refined sugar, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to not, yeah, and like, you know, the stupid things like sweeties and cookies and all that kind. Like, I'm just trying to cut down on like that type of shit. You know what I mean? But
because
my word is it's difficult, bro. Bloody hell.
Luke just said it was Ribena has a lot of sugar, but I know obviously if you dilute it a lot, the sugar content dramatically drops after how much water you add. So yeah, this is normally, if anyone that don't know Drift, obviously I know Drift personally, right? Drift is a sweet tooth. It's got a sweet tooth. That's one of the biggest surprises
That's an understatement.
yeah. Like I always thought Drifty was more of a, what's it called, like a savory tooth than more than a sweet tooth. But no, I was wrong about that. About that. But
do you know what I tried to do? I know this is a mad tangent. I've bought myself like loads of because I'm a snacker. Yeah, I can't help it. Like, so there's no point me trying to act like I'm not who I am. So I bought loads of things. Like I bought like peanuts, just ready salted crisp, just plain ready salted crisp. You know, like just little things that's like there's no sugar in it, but I can still snack on it. So like when I get that little urge of like I'm a little peckish, whatever. I even had a super big dinner today, bro. Like 2 different types of rice, potatoes, 2 pieces of chicken, vegetables. Like I had a massive dinner because I'm just hungry because I haven't even really been snacking. So it's like, I'm just hungry now. So I'll get used to it. But yeah, bloody hell, man, this no sugar thing is no joke, bro. It's probably harder to shake than being a crackhead.
Bro, like people don't realize sugar is one of the most the leading most addictive food content in the world, isn't it? Like,
well, if I'm not mistaken, from what I remember, caffeine is the #1 drug in the world.
Yeah.
Or the #1 addiction in the world, and then sugar's second.
Sugar's second. That's crazy, man. That is so crazy. Yeah, so, it's tough, but I'm gonna help you through it, Jeff. Don't worry, I'll help you through it, man. I'll help you through it,
bro. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
But obviously, we talked about the Fulham team. Or who would you say is like, if we lock him down, we have a chance of winning? Who would that be?
You know what's mad? I haven't actually been watching Fulham recently. From what I remember, Iwobi is definitely one of their threats, and he's not there at the moment, which is good for us. Harry Wilson, obviously, he's been scoring goals this season. Will he want to take revenge on Liverpool for letting him go? I don't know. What's their captain's name again?
Tom Kenny. Well, club captain.
Yeah,
Tom
he's
Kenny,
been playing. He's been playing well for them.
I
don't know. Would you say they've got an out-and-out danger man, or would you just say, like, as a team? I guess you just got to worry about them as a team. I guess.
Yeah.
More so than like an individual. Do you get what I mean? Like an out-and-out individual.
Yeah, I think Kevin. Lucas says Kevin is one to look out for. Harry Wilson is another one as well. Raul Jimenez is another one. Like that's the thing. That's the thing. These players are like they're quality players that they could cause some serious damage depending on how they're playing. So each one of them is at the level, in my opinion. If I do say so. So I kind of hear it. I can hear what you're saying because all these players they're a well-drilled team by Marco Silva. Marco Silva knows what they're about. They're a well-drilled team. They're tough to break down. They're like a typical mid-table team. No disrespect to them, but they will cause a problem for every single big team because of the way they play. And you can't front it because it gets them results. There's a reason why they're unbeaten in 4, won 3 and drew 1. So Fair play to them, man. Fair play to them. But lastly, before we head off, Drift, score prediction. I think I know what the result is, but I still want your score prediction.
I think Fulham are going to beat us 2-1.
Yeah. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to say 1-1. Optimistic me saying 1-1. That's crazy.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's actually crazy to think that you're being optimistic with a draw. Yeah, I think 2-1.
Yeah, we're done.
I think it's going to be a long week because we're going to lose to Arsenal as well. It's going to be a long week.
Oh, they weren't shut up as well. Oh,
yeah, it's going to be a long week.
Strap yourselves in, people. It's gonna be a long ass week, man. I might not even do any footballing content. I might just be doing some gaming content at this point. Drift, I don't know about you, bro. I might be doing. You might be doing some gaming content as well. If you're on the PS5 thing, if you're on the scary games thing, I will be there, bro. Don't worry, I will be there. So
yeah, I'm telling you, bro, that might have to be what it is, bro. That might have to be what it is. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good.
Not looking good, bruv. But people, 173 people in the chat, 67 likes. Come on, man. Get it to at least 100, man. Get it to at least 100, bro. Get the algorithm right. Obviously, if you haven't already, subscribe to Drifty TV if you haven't. Putting out content as usual. He did make a video yet last night ranting about Liverpool and how crap we are. Couple of comments I start up before we leave Drift. Ram, this season feels like Ten Hag revealed himself as star imposter Scooby-Doo style, bro. Yeah, bro. I can't, you know, I can't deal with this.
Scooby-Doo style, you know.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo. Oh man. Sugar lights up. Oh, well, bro, do you know what the crazy thing? We're moving like Scabby. We're moving like Shaggy and Scooby right now, just bare scared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we all,
I'm not gonna lie, this is a wild thing to know. That sugar laps up the brain like crack, you know.
Yeah, bro. I think it's certain parts of the brain lights up, and it is like it's similar to what it's like the neurons. It's the way the neurons activate and they relay with one another is similar to what crack does, which is scary. It is scary, as well.
I mean, really and truthfully, I'm only doing it because I don't want diabetes.
Yeah, that's
Do you know what I mean? If it wasn't for diabetes, then I mean, thankfully, diabetes isn't prevalent in my family or anything. But I know once you get past 30, you have to be very careful about a lot of things in my lifestyle. It's just had too much sugar in it for too long.
If you're 20, if you're like in your 20s, your body is so like it's still developing and not developing, but like it's still so young that it can like expel it so quick. Like you know, and if you're active as well, you can expel it as much as quick as possible as well. Big up Alice and Puani most of the time. Fair play, bro. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, but that's male specific, innit? Actually, no, maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. Yeah, it depends, innit? Depends, I guess.
Person, man. Depends on the person. Well, I think for majority of male human beings, yes, that is correct. I can't argue with it as well.
The only thing I'll say is when it comes to food or punani, should we say, I can snack longer than I can, you know, bother.
Yeah. I think I can fill in the gaps for you.
Yeah. You can't bother your missus every time you think about it. But I can go in the biscuit tin whenever I feel like it. So you know, depends which way. Depends which way you look at it, bro. You know.
Yeah. Sooner also makes a point, Drift. Rice has a lot of sugar and salt, so that might be another thing because it can fluctuate your body, being like, I need both. There's too much there. There's no equilibrium. I need it. So
yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the other day when I was buying pasta, I had to make sure I checked the ingredients that there was no sugar in the pasta because even pasta's got sugar in it. And
would you make your own pasta, Drift?
Yeah. I'm gonna make my own pasta now. Yeah.
It's just was it
Even
egg?
like
Yeah,
even the bolognese sauce that I bought, I checked. But like I said, I'm not trying to cut it out. I'm not doing like whatever the vegan version of sugar is. I'm not
yeah,
trying to like, you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, A, that's unrealistic, and B, I think my body would probably react negatively to that as well. Like, because like you need sugar in your body as well. Do you get what I mean? Like, it isn't like
yeah,
you've just got to maintain the amount of sugar you have and be very level-headed about it, rather than I've just been like over the top, and everything I've eaten has always had sugar in it. So I'm
mm,
just trying to cut down in that way. But yeah, man, sugar is hard to kick, man. It's a hard
yeah.
habit to kick,
It's
I'm
hard,
telling
real hard, man. Real hard. Big up yard. Man can never get tired of pump.
you.
Fair play.
No,
Fairs,
you
bro.
can't. You can't get tired of it. But you just
No.
can't have it whenever you feel like it. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Whereas, you know,
it takes two to tango, if you get what I mean.
exactly,
So it is what
exactly,
it
you
is,
know.
bro. It is what it is. But
So
people, it's been an hour. I'm gonna love you and leave you. I appreciate Drifty you being here. I know it's last minute as well. It became a little bit of a man of culture stream as well at the end. So you know how it
yeah,
is, bro.
it
Um,
did, it did.
Do you have anything coming up on Drifty TV? Obviously, talking about Liverpool, but any gaming stuff coming up as well?
Nah, not any gaming stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably be. I mean, on my big up channel, I will be doing the Chelsea and Man City game. So if anyone wants to come and join me for that one after the Liverpool game, I will be doing that one over on Big Up. So that
Mhm.
one should be entertaining. But in terms of YouTube, not tomorrow. But the gaming stuff will be. I'm implementing it now. I'm gonna find a way to get my schedule to work that I can have a specific day for the people to always know that that'll be the day I'm gaming, so I can get a little bit of structure in, so it's not so random and all over the place. And then
Yeah,
once I figure out what time and day is going to be the best, then the gaming will be coming back. So I know a lot of people are looking forward to that. Got a couple of games already in the pan. For some reason, everyone wants to see me shit myself playing the horror games as well. So
yeah. If
it
you
is what it is.
if you do have phasmophobia and you want to play multiplayer, bro, I don't
Was
I
it
don't
you
really.
that told me about that game?
Yeah, I
I'm trying to
don't.
remember who it was. I think it's in my wish list. I'm not sure if I've purchased it, but it's in my wish list. That's
It's
a
cross
co-op
playable.
horror game, right?
Yeah, it's cross playable. It's a bit,
Oh, what have you got it on P5? Yeah, have
yeah,
you got it?
PS5. Yeah. So you
Okay.
could
Do
if
you
you
know
got
what's
on.
crazy? I might actually be getting a PS5 in this January sale as well. I'm trying to
Yeah,
see if I can find one for a decent price. So yeah, I might get a PS5 in this January sale. So I might even be on PS5 anyway. But on my laptop, on my PC, if it's crossplay, yeah, we can do that, bro. We can do that for sure. I'll have a
yeah.
look. I think I've either got it or it's in my wish list. But either way, you know what
I
I mean.
think if you play horror games with me, I feel like you're gonna get pissed off with me. I feel like
What
you will get.
do you just go all out, or are you a shook one? Which one is it?
In I am a P word.
Oh, okay. No, but that'll make it more fun though, bro, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Uh,
If nothing scared you, then it wouldn't be fun to play it, would it? Really? Do you know what I mean? If you get
nah,
shook easy, then like, you know.
nah, Drifty. I'm like one of those people that if you go into a haunted house, I'm gonna leave you there and I'm just gonna walk back into the
Oh.
back outside. You know what I mean? Drifty be like walking into the house and he'll be like, "Where the hell is Ram?" I'll be like, "Yo,
We say I'm gonna be shouting, you like, man up, bro, get in here, bro. What the hell's going on? Get in the house, man.
oh,
What the hell's going on, bro?
don't be a P word, bro. Just get into the house, bro. What we doing? We
Yeah,
get
bro.
we're hunting ghosts, bro. What we doing?
Just
Oh,
get it done. Yeah, done. Do you know what? You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we can do that. We can do it. I
yeah.
think the co-op games would be much more fun. So,
It's actually four. I think it's a 4 or 5 player game. I don't know what the
is
maximum
that the
people.
game where you're like a basically a ghost hunter?
Yeah,
Is that the one? Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
That game looked a little bit. Yeah, it looked
Creepy.
a little scary on the trailer. Still, I can't even lie. Yeah,
It's kind of it's like you try to identify what the ghost is, and obviously they
mm,
keep adding more maps on top of it, on top of it, on top of it. Yeah, and they're constantly they add more maps as more the game goes on, and you have different types of ghosts that will have different abilities, different capabilities. They got like Ouija boards, they got like glow sticks, they got proper like ghost hunting stuff, and ghosts do come and kill you. So yeah, is one of those ones. It's a bit
Yeah, no, we can do it, man. Big up Yars who just did Ram and Drift. Check out House of Ashes.
yeah.
If it's like heavy rain, Yards, do you mean in regards to like the game? You play the game by making choices rather than actually playing the game. Do you mean in that way? Because obviously, if I'm not, heavy rain was like you pick what happens. You like it, like you're watching a movie, but you get to pick what happens, right? Because I didn't play it, but I'm sure I remember. That's what heavy rain was like. You're like a detective or something, right? And like,
yeah, more or
yeah,
less.
like you make the choice of to know how the story ends up, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
that could be fun. Yeah, I'm down, man. I'm down.
Yes, man. We'll get to it, man. We'll get to it. We'll have something in the pipeline, both on both our channels as well. So do keep a lookout, people, for that as much as possible. Drifty, appreciate you being here. Chat, I appreciate every single one of you
Big up,
that is
man.
here. If you haven't already, like the stream, subscribe if you haven't. On the road to 1K. I'm currently right now. I am on 650. Appreciate every single one of you that got me to 650 on the road to 1K. And then we go to 5K from there. But I appreciate every single one of you that is here as well. And we move. We'll move. And we hopefully can get the win against Fulham
For sure.
tomorrow in the afternoon. Appreciate everyone, single one of you being here. And we are Drifty. This is Drifty. It's Ram from Ramstan. Big up every single one of you. Big up, big up, big up.
Good night, everyone.